EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up a second and 5.
Got it. Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Worrell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. From the 33, here's second and 8. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Here we go. Start. Cougar 19. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started. It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. Third down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
18, Pioneer. 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The offense will stay out there. as they will line up and go for two.
For the 2-point conversion.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the jump. Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second and
Lost
11.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Now to try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Rams are out in front. It is 10-8.
Rams 10, Cardinals 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Pittman. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
A give. Here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Cardinals.
Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and he'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Into space at the 45. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
That's Harrison in motion. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Keeps the score, Cardinals 14.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Shador on first down. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Rams move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Third down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jared first. He's in there and drop him. And it leads to fourth down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Mustang 19, 60, let go! Let go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught by Puka. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now, Shador, he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Micah McFadden, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Now, Sanders. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Sanders on 3rd down. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Marvian overshown. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
Let's go now. Back to 6, 17, 18, 79 Broncos. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go. Look at 19. 18, right here. 60 Bobcat.
One of the tight ends motions right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami. And he'll be taken down. But that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pass. 19, 18.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On play action, Shador is going to air this one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, L.A. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
31, Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
19 right. 79 Broncos.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 2. Viking, 18. Go.
Home back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
The Cardinals,
Cowboy
22-yard line.
70, Hawk 70.
From the gun is Sanders. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panthers 60, Panthers.
Now it's Sanders. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.